What's going on, champs and champettes? It's FireMonkey here, the best leaker who doesn't include fluff in their video, and in today's video we'll be talking about everything you need to know about the next update of Fortnite, aka v16.10, such as Zero Crisis Finale leaving next update, our first Cash Cup starting next update, and much more. So without further ado, let's just get right into today's video. Alrighty, to start us off, let's talk about when we should be getting v16.10 and also when the Zero Crisis Finale event will be leaving. Fortnite Status posted this official tweet on their Twitter account around 20 hours ago at the time of me recording this audio, and they said, "Heads up, the Zero Crisis Finale will remain available as a playlist until downtime begins for next week's v16.10 game update." Based on this, we can verify two things. The first thing is the Zero Crisis Finale will no longer be available to be played after this next update. However, it is uncertain if they'll still do the thing where it's like the first time you log in, you get to experience the event, because in reality, if they remove the event files, it cuts down the file size quite a bit, while if they don't remove the event files and allow people to stay and play the game if they make a brand new account, it does kind of fluff up the game files a little bit more than normal. But the second thing we can gather from this tweet is that v16.10 is guaranteed to hit the last week of March, as I had already guessed on in a previous video, which is why if you're not already subscribed, consider subscribing and post notifications enabled to not miss out on any of this information before Fortnite Status even tweets about it. Now, not only this, but Fortnite Competitive has officially stated on March 23rd, 2021 that Arena Hype has been reset. Embark on your path to Champion League today, as their first Cash Cup is set to start on April 3rd, which is ironically enough 3 days before my birthday, April 6th. I better see some happy birthday messages on my birthday, or else you guys aren't the true ones. But if you would like to participate in the Cash Cup and you are more on the competitive side, make sure to hit Champions League before April 3rd so you can actually participate in this Cash Cup. But it's awesome to see Epic Games having a bit more communication this season by telling us exactly when stuff like future Cash Cups are going to be happening, instead of waiting for leakers to leak it before they even talk about it. Next up, if you missed my showcase, then here it is on screen in the top right or somewhere you can click it. It is a link to the April Crew Pack showcase, and well, one thing was missing from this file. This was the loading screen for the April Crew Pack, which you can see on screen right now. This will most likely and hopefully be added to the v16.10 files, because if not, then Epic Games is going to have to wait another update just to grant us the loading screen. However, this is something we've been seeing a lot more recently with Epic Games, with them adding loading screens to sets and bundles after those bundles and stuff have already released. And that brings me into today's comment question of the day. What do you think about April's Crew Pack? I know a lot of people like it, some people dislike it, but I gotta be honest, the more footage I've seen of it, and especially my showcase that had an HD, it definitely made me kind of like feel more like this is a good skin that I could see myself like making a preset with. I just wish the ponytail would kind of like curve around any back bling, but I get it, you can't curve it around everything because that would require a lot of extra just like time. Next up, however, let's talk about two things that may or may not be coming in v16.10. The reason I say may or may not, but have a high likelihood, is because these have actually already been teased by Epic Games, and in-game you can see changes happening that kind of hype these up even more. This is the unstable bow, which will be sold by Rebirth Raven and Raptors. So let's talk about Raptors first. Epic Games did tease this in a blog post, however, in-game there were these Raptor eggs that have 3 stages. The normal stage, a cracked stage, and a very cracked stage. And over time, so far this update, the first update of the season, we've seen them actually becoming more cracked, and recently we've been able to hear a heartbeat when near them. By this, I think that v16.10 we could see Raptors actually coming to the game officially, and in v16.10 I feel we could see unstable bows coming to the game being sold by Rebirth Raven, simply because both of these have already been teased publicly by Epic Games, so it makes sense for them to release it in their next update. Now sadly, we don't even really have that much information to go on off the unstable bow, but if you missed one of my previous videos, I did mention a prediction on what this may do, and I'll just quickly restate it just in case you know you didn't see that. So my prediction on what the unstable bow might do is cycle through different effects, such as the main 4 bows we have in the game. So maybe you shoot it once, you get an explosive effect. The next time you shoot it, you get a shockwave effect. Overall, however, my theory regarding an unstable bow that Raven will sell is basically just a bow that guarantees you to get a random effect of the 4 main effects that you can get naturally. The slight twist of maybe you're accidentally getting like a shockwave when you wanted to just throw explosives or a stink on an enemy. Now, something I didn't originally have in my notes, but I just remembered about that I wanted to talk about is the fact that v16.10 has had a massive amount of changes. For comparison, v16.00, which is the update we're currently in, had over 573 changes. Now, v16.10 on the other time has had over 538 changes. Because of this, I believe that v16.10 is going to be a big update. Maybe it's because they've had to, modify the Raptors ever so slightly every single time to make sure they're perfect and not overpowered or too, weak. Or maybe it's something like we're getting the actual car mechanical abilities, like the upgrading of your cars, in this update. That's a theory that I heard from a buddy of mine, G-Matrix Games. However, of course, we're not 100% certain, but let me know in the comments down below as well, what do you think we're going to be getting in this update? With that said, however, it's time to talk about the bug fixes that will be coming in the next update of Fortnite. For guaranteed bug fixes, we have only 3 for Battle Royale, and this is that duplicate XP notifications are showing up when completing legendary quests in a party or team rumble, split screen having a ready up issue, and finally, a very important issue to me that I'm so glad will already be fixed is visibility being extremely decreased when inside the storm. Because I don't know if this also affects you guys, but for some reason, the color that the storm is when you're in it, it just kind of hurts my eyes to even look at for so long. Because it's just a very weird, stretched purple cloud. Now, while those guaranteed bug fixes are very nice, we also have a lot that may come out in v16.10, but may also come out in a future update. The first one is just a general issue for PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4 users, but it's basically some PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 users are not able to create system-level parties between the two consoles. This will be fixed in a future update, and then next we have 2 ones for Battle Royale. The first one being anomalies may not appear on the Shark Island. That's the one where you have to jump, crouch, emote, and then opening the inventory will cancel the tap to search / interact / revive actions. To kind of elaborate on what this one is, basically when opening your inventory while performing a tap to search, interact, revive action, it will cancel that action. This includes searching a chest, reviving a teammate, rebooting a teammate, and other similar actions. A fix is prepared for this in a future game update, however that update might not be v16.10. And then next up we have 3 issues for creative mode, the first one being slow motion effects randomly happening, AI getting stuck in obstacles, and player portals appearing as creative don't fill, when in reality they should just not be saying that at all. With that said, however, my name's FireMonkey. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to slap a like on it, and I will see you guys tomorrow with another video. I hope you've been enjoying the daily content and maybe double, triple upload content. There's just been quite a lot I've wanted to talk about recently, and I definitely want to make sure that each season I'm improving my content as much as I can. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing to FireMonkey, my second channel where I'll be doing commentary-based content. It won't be daily like this channel, but it will still be there every once in a while. And with that said, I will see you champs and champettes in my next video. Peace out.